a murdered boy in the woods, a father who's a prosecutor, and a son who might be a killer. Welcome back to BingeBreakdown. Today, we are starting our deep dive into the Apple TV thriller, Defending Jacob. In episode 1, we watch a perfect suburban life shatter in an instant. Let's look at the clues everyone missed. Episode 1, Pilot. The series opens with Andy Barber at the center of a quiet, controlled life. Respected assistant DA, stable suburban home, a wife, Laurie, and a teenage son, Jacob. That stability cracks when a boy named Ben Rifkin is found murdered in the woods near Jacob's school. Andy steps into the case with professional confidence, treating it like any other homicide, methodical, evidence-driven, emotionally distant. But the closer he gets, the more personal the case becomes, especially as he learns Ben and Jacob had social friction at school. The show carefully frames Andy's world as one built on reputation and control, both of which will soon become liabilities. As the investigation unfolds, small details begin to feel ominous. Andy's interactions with Jacob are subtle but revealing. Jacob is intelligent, guarded, and sometimes oddly detached. He insists he's fine, insists he has nothing to do with Ben, but his tone doesn't always match the seriousness of the moment. Meanwhile, Laurie tries to keep the family functioning, dinners, routines, normal conversation, while sensing that something in Jacob's emotional world is hard to reach. The community atmosphere turns tense. Parents whisper, kids speculate, teachers look worried. The murder isn't just a crime. It becomes a mirror reflecting how little adults truly know about the teenage ecosystem. The episode pivots into dread when suspicion starts circling Jacob more directly. Andy discovers unsettling pieces that don't prove guilt but suggest proximity. Jacob's social conflicts, his private life, and the way he reacts to pressure. Then comes the most haunting moment. Andy finds a knife hidden among Jacob's belongings, and it appears consistent with the type of weapon that could have caused the wounds. Jacob denies using it, denies being involved, and asks his father to believe him. The scene isn't just about evidence, it's about the first major fracture in trust. Andy is no longer only a prosecutor. He's a father staring at the possibility that the person he loves most might be capable of something terrifying. By the end, the show establishes its core engine: certainty versus doubt. The case is officially open, but the emotional trial has already begun inside the Barber home. Andy's belief in systems, law, logic, procedure, collides with the messy reality of family. The episode ends with a lingering question. Is Jacob simply a misunderstood teenager being pulled into a nightmare, or is the family already living with a truth they don't want to name? And that is where we leave episode 1, with a father staring at a knife and a doubt he can't voice. The nightmare has officially begun. Thanks for watching Binge Breakdown. If you enjoyed this recap, hit that like button and subscribe. Up next, the police start closing in, and Andy Barber has to make a choice: be a lawyer or be a dad. You don't want to miss episode 2.